welcome back to Breathe If You Agree, episode 19.
19. Are we gonna, do you think it's going to become like a consistent thing where at the beginning of every episode when we say the number, we're like, what's 19? 19 is you've been voting for a year.
Yeah, but 19 is one of those ages I feel like that nothing changes.
19, you're like, holy shit. Oh. Yeah, like, okay, we might want to bleep this out, but I'm turning 31 in a month. That's so old.
Wait,
that's
crazy.
I know. No, I know.
Already?
No, 31. I'll be 31 in a month.
That's fierce, though. Whatever.
No, I know. Here's the thing. I will say I think something that's been nice in the past few years, I feel like, and I also feel like this happens when you hit 30. Obviously, it's like a stressful, you're like, what the fuck? And then it's very much like looking at your life and being like, have I checked all the boxes? Am I whatever?
Totally.
But I do kind of feel like after having that little freak out, I was a little bit like, I have cared less about aging.
Yeah.
Whereas in like my 20s, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting so old. And now I'm like 30. I feel it's like you like reset at 30.
Yeah, there's something about it. Like, I know I am 30, but I feel like I'm 18.
Oh, I feel like
I'm 19.
Yeah.
Freaky.
So I'm turning 31, but it is one of those things where I feel like 30, you turn it and you're like, oh my God, cool, fun number, whatever. 31 to me, though, seems as a number so much older than 30.
Yeah.
It looks so much older. It's the same when, like, I feel like 29 is older than 30.
Mm-hmm.
27 is so old. But 26 is really young.
Yeah.
23 is older than 24.
I feel like I don't want any more, like, restrictions on things, like, with age, as... like 21 is drinking. That seems correct.
Yeah,
but like,
well, I feel like
18
I feel like 18 should be alcohol. I think if you can vote, you should be able to drink.
Okay,
like be like France. I also think we all would be binge drinking a little less in America if we had the opportunity to not have to like hide it and stuff.
Like kind of like the fact I wasn't allowed to eat fast food when I was younger and now I binge it.
Right. Yes. No, entirely that. Or like I wasn't allowed to have soda in the house and all we had for like snacks was like some pretzels. So now I'm just like, I will eat everything. I'll have 7 Diet Cokes a day. Yeah. Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Exactly.
See, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I feel like there should be more fun things for each age.
Yes. Like it's like 21 is the last one. I guess at 35 you can run for president, but I don't want to do that.
Well, you're 4 years too early.
Oh my God. True. Oh my God. That's amazing. Maybe I should run for president.
Do it.
Yeah. That's me on the debate stage. Don't say that. Hey, that was really rude. So, but 35, and then I guess what the next one is like you're 60, so you or 61, whatever a senior citizen is, so you get like discounted tickets at the movies.
Oh, like discount on food.
Yeah,
that's kind of furious. But at this rate, by the time we're that age, it's gonna be $100 discounted early bird special.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the movies and be like, hi, can we have 2 tickets to Avengers 17, and they'll be like, that's $378.
Lucky you two.
Yeah. You Grandpa, you listening to Avengers?
You like the movie, Grandpa?
Yeah. Do you need help finding your seat?
Turn up the volume.
Yeah. I can't hear this. It's like the people listening to this podcast. Turn up the volume.
Truly.
Guys,
sorry, we really
sorry.
think it's loud.
We're like, I'm looking at the GarageBand thing right now, and it is those little wave frequencies are
crazy.
Massive. We really do scream all the time. We're figuring it out, but I think we're getting it right. So, and we also appreciate anyone who's reached out to try to. I love it. It's like my only constructive criticism. I'm like, girl, thank you.
Love you.
Love it.
We love constructive.
We love that.
Criticism.
We always just want to make this a better experience for you guys.
Yeah, and we are actively working on the sound.
Yes.
So. Thank you. So I just got back. Yeah, I just got back from Lollapalooza,
which honestly just looked like Chapel Roan Palooza.
It was crazy. That crowd was wild.
Well, so before you jump into all your stories, I do have a question for you, and I saw this all over TikTok, and also we talked about this on the podcast. I went to Lollapalooza every summer in Chicago when I was in high school. Did they oversell it this year?
To be honest, I was seeing that too, and the only time I really felt like that was Chapel Roan.
Okay. I mean, that was the biggest audience I've ever seen at Lollapalooza.
I think that might have been the biggest audience I've ever been in.
Yeah. Oh,
for sure. For a concert.
80,000 people.
Yeah.
And she wasn't even main stage, right?
No, she was.
Oh, she was.
They switched,
but she
her
wasn't a
and
headliner.
Kesha.
Oh, so did Kesha get booted?
No, Kesha was just moved to a smaller stage.
Got it. Okay.
But it went Chaperone then Kesha. But TG that they moved her because it was crazy.
I'm just like I mean we've talked about her so much on the podcast, and obviously like I was a late bloomer with her, but like I mean now I every minute of my day is spent watching videos of her, and she looked fucking incredible.
I loved the wrestling theme. Her team does something really magical, and her and her team, like the looks that she's doing, the references are just like
the Statue of Liberty one,
for New York,
the nun one that she just did or whatever.
Yeah, she did like a fairy kind of one.
No, she's an icon.
Yeah, these looks are like iconic. I mean, she's like, I think the cool thing is, but also the hard thing is she's like stepping up every single time. I'm like, oh, you keep outdoing yourself, which is amazing, but it's just like I also
just can't imagine the pressure that she's under right now, and she's publicly spoken about it, understandably. Like, I think, I mean, yes, there are other girls who this has happened to, like Olivia Rodrigo, like overnight became one of the most streamed artists of all time.
Totally.
Sabrina Carpenter, I feel like had a little bit of a slower journey, but she's like a fucking major icon now.
I can't wait.
Too.
Short and sweet this month,
August 23rd, I think.
Yeah,
but Chapel, it was like she's been doing it. She's had her like niche crowd, and then she just became like everyone's fucking talking about her. Yeah. Everyone's listening to her music. I've watched. You know how on Spotify when you go under an artist's profile, it shows their monthly listeners. Like 2 weeks ago, I mean, a couple months ago, I think it was at like 7 million or 10 million.
Yeah.
Then 2 weeks ago, it was at like 23 million. And I just checked today, it's at 37 million. I mean, that's just like, there's so many more people listening.
It's incredible.
It's amazing. I love it. And also because there's such a queer coded nature to her music. And I think it's so iconic.
Yeah.
Especially like, I'm trying to think a female lesbian.
Yeah.
In like in mainstream like conversation. I think it's amazing.
It's incredible. And also, the interesting thing about it, she was incredible, but I felt like, or at least the people around me, I felt like they only knew Pink Pony Club, Good Luck Babe,
Red Wine Supernova,
yeah,
Hot to Go.
That
video of everyone doing Hot to Go was hilarious.
Incredible.
It looked like not what do people say like not a sim, but like everyone just kind of looked like they were like boop.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
whatever.
Just like,
just like yeah.
Wait, it's like Minions.
Yeah,
and they're like
yeah. That's it. Looked exactly like that.
It fully was like that, and she was an amazing way to start because she was on Thursday.
Right.
So I started with Tyla,
okay.
who was great. I love Water, obviously. I maybe would have used more dancing. Like, she was so slay that I was like, oh, I want you to do more. But like, she was incredible. Chapel was really good. Kesha was great.
Did you hear what happened with the Kesha?
The knife?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I just saw that today online. She like used a real knife.
So what happened was she was supposed to have a butcher's knife, and from what I understood, because I read all about it because I was so curious, and you can obviously back this up, but she was covered in like wet blood, so already super dangerous. And then her backup dancers, like they were like she was like simulating like killing people, right, or like stabbing people, whatever. Luckily, she didn't, because I guess what happened was someone who was doing her props or whatever, like could not find the butcher knife, so they got a real knife from a kitchen, a huge blade.
Yeah,
that was not a prop weapon; it was a weapon. And she did not know until she was done. And then she tweeted like a day after or something like, I just found out that this is whatever. And obviously there's like a huge amount of outrage, not towards her, but towards whoever let that happen, because that's so dangerous. I mean, first of all, if she fell or if she's like, I don't know, like
accidentally stabbed.
Yeah. And I mean, it's similar to like, it's like what people were saying about the Alec Baldwin movie Rust.
Yeah.
Where that like poor woman was shot.
Totally.
Because it was not a prop gun, which is already an entirely different discussion of how you shouldn't have any live ammo on sets.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? It's like you're handing these people what they think is a prop. Like, you think they can trust you.
Of course.
So scary.
That is like,
I'm so glad that she's okay. Her and her dancers are fine.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking at these pictures and I was like, it's not even just like she's just dancing around. It was like a messy set.
Yeah.
One slip, bad.
It would be bad. That'd be so horrible.
So horrible.
Oof.
But but good show.
Good show.
Good show. But she put on a good good show.
I was a little far back, to be honest, but
Where were you
she
for
was really
Chapel?
good. Chapel, I was close-ish. I could see her, which was nice. I was like to the stage right.
Okay.
I kind of like in the beginning of my time at Lollapalooza, which like you have been going for like years and years, I used to want to be like up in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like maybe I was like trying to be front row. I remember Lady Gaga when she headlined Lollapalooza. I wore pink spandex, a woman's leotard, so my balls were
Fully out.
inside me, and I wore that with glitter and like whatever for the whole day. I stayed at that stage.
Oh right,
the
you went
entire
to the front.
day,
and it was like 1,000,000 degrees, right?
Oh, it was crazy.
Where did you pee?
I don't even think I did.
You were probably sweating everything out, honestly.
Yeah, like I don't even think I went pee, which was crazy.
Insane.
But back then, I feel like it was easier.
I would have died.
Yeah,
I would have died.
But I guess I wasn't drinking a lot of water anymore.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah.
Was absolutely incredible.
Well, show your little T-shirt.
Hotties for Harris. Yes,
let's go.
2024.
That is an iconic shirt. Did you get it off like the TikTok shop or something?
I did.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah,
it's cute.
I was like, I need it, but I am a hottie for Harris, and Megan Thee Stallion was amazing, and also I thought it was really special. She did speak about Kamala during her set.
Oh, amazing!
Which was so good, and I actually thought maybe more people would,
But that's what we were saying on the podcast last week too. Is it's like, especially with like this specific election, like something that I was saying that pisses me off is when people are just like, go vote. It's like, why don't you? And like, by the way, you don't have to tell someone directly like you have to vote for this person, but it's like, hey, like, you know, when someone like leads with like, if you want to protect women's rights and like LGBTQ rights and protect trans children or whatever, like please vote. It's like no. Then if you're saying that, you're saying please vote blue.
Yeah.
You know? So it's I think it's great, and I really hope so. And I think I was reading that like maybe Beyonce and Taylor Swift are rumored to like come out and support soon.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, I'm just fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like be blatant.
Maybe at the
blatant
DNC.
Can you imagine? Okay, ready? Lights up. Kamala. Her back is to us.
Yeah.
Shadow. She's just a silhouette against a blue wall.
Totally.
And then I don't know what song Single Lady starts playing.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just because there's 3 women in that video.
Okay.
Taylor Swift, Beyonce come to her sides and they do the Single Ladies dance.
I'm
maybe
thinking.
I haven't really thought about it. Like,
I'm thinking it's like the Super Bowl. Like Kamala struts out center stage, and then it's like I'm a survivor. Beyonce
Boom.
pops up.
Yeah. Oh, like boom, boom. Yeah.
Lands.
Okay.
And then I'm a survivor. Taylor Swift comes up.
Boom.
She
Lands.
kind of has the Michelle vibe where she like she catches herself.
Yeah. She's like, oh.
She's
Okay.
like, we're here. She's
Yeah.
here. And then they just stand there while everybody goes crazy. And then it starts, who run the world?
Girls. Yeah, who run the world?
Girls.
And then it goes, I wanna be an end game.
End
Girls
game.
who run the world.
Yeah.
Girls. Yeah. I mean, wait. We have to DM them. We have to tell them
Yeah,
they have
we
to do
have
this.
to.
And then
No,
Charlie X
they-
comes out and she's like, it's 360. When you're in the
Yeah.
mirror, do you like what you see? And she just gives them all lines of Coke.
Love.
Love it. I want to
I
go.
want to the DNC.
Oh my god. DNC. If you need any choreographers, don't contact me. Contact Julian. But
We'll do
we have
it.
some ideas.
We can figure it out.
We do. We definitely have some listeners who work for the DNC, right?
Yeah, they have to be.
Right, guys?
We don't have
Comment
anybody
below.
at the RNC.
I would hope not.
No.
No.
Well, but yes, Megan Thee Stallion, amazing.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think. Like off the top of my head, my like favorites. Ray was incredible.
Okay.
Ray, have you listened to Ray?
I don't think I know Ray.
You
Is
know,
she on
a
TikTok?
little context in the
Ye-
big decision.
Yes.
About
Yes.
us. Doctor,
Don't-
doctor, anything please. Oh my gosh, she's so good, and I want to see her so bad with like a full orchestra. She
Yeah.
like does that.
Oh, cool.
She is so jazzy and poppy. It's like pure talent. It was so good. Labyrinth was really good. I felt like I was in Euphoria, which
Okay,
like
that's
obviously
fun.
love.
Oh, I loved your little Euphoria video
thank
last week.
you. I know I
was
have
like,
to
we're
like
back.
get back into it. We're so back, baby.
We're so back.
Ray. Flo was really good. The girl group Flo. There's a reason I walk like this.
Yes, yeah.
I actually, their set was started off, their first song, their mics were not working.
Okay.
At all.
Mhm.
You couldn't hear them for the whole song. Everyone's like this in the crowd, like, we can't hear you, we can't hear you.
Oh,
They go
okay.
off stage. They're like 10 minutes, whatever, and then they come back on. The mics still don't work.
Oh, shit.
And then everyone's like, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. And then finally the mics, they were like, damn. And the mics were working. We're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they turned it out.
Okay.
Like, the vocals
they, like, really
were just
made
like
up for
so
it.
good because it was cool because their mics weren't working, but it was a backing track that had like a little bit of layering.
Mm-hmm.
But it was no lead vocals. So like it was kind of cool because you were like, oh, they're like singing down.
They're on. Yeah.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
And
the mic is on. The mic is on.
The mic was on. And then luckily, my parents were there as well, which was so
sweet.
fun to see. We got to, my dad hooked us up with front of house for SZA.
Oh.
So like where you like
the gated area?
Yeah, where you like go
nice.
in between the stage and then there's that little where I met your aunt.
Oh yeah. Oh, my
Yeah.
aunt was there.
Yeah, your aunt was there.
Susie, you were front of house? Look
Front
at
of
you.
house, Suze. And it was so amazing because obviously it was so crowded for SZA, but like we were in like a little area that there was like nobody.
Yeah.
So we got the space for that, and SZA's set was like full out.
Yeah.
Like it was like huge scale. Like there was it was like we thought it was the inside of the wolf's belly. But she was dressed as Little Red Riding Hood. But there were like sand mounds and things, so it almost was like she was in the forest. And then I looked away, and this huge branch came on stage, huge. And I was like, "Where the hell did that branch come from?" Because like they didn't fly it in, and I don't know how they would. Like where did it come from? But SZA was incredible.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, Tate McRae was absolutely.
That girl can dance.
I was freaking out.
I'm mesmerized by videos of her dancing. I'm just always like, how you doing that? And she's just she hits it. Like she's got it down.
And the hair.
I literally had the same thought yesterday. I was like, if I was a woman, or if I was someone who wanted like long hair, a person who wanted long hair like that, I would look at that hair and be like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's like sparkly, it's gorgeous, it's like crisp. She's got like it's like layered, like it looks like insane.
But she was incredible. I was so excited for Tate McRae.
Yeah.
I was like, X's is my like jam. Yeah. And then Saturday night, who did I see Saturday night? Oh, Skrillex.
Oh.
Really fun.
Does he still? No, that's Skrillex's. Oh, Skrillex, yes.
Skrillex
yes.
and Bangarang came on, and if you have the Quest, the Instagram thing with the lightsaber, that song is like Bangarang. I'm getting confused with all the fucking animals, but it's not that one. It's like whatever. It's a good song, but Skrillex was really good. And then we went out on both Friday night and Saturday night, but Saturday night the music was so lit, and I got a Tate McRae shirt, and I'll tell you I met a lot of amazing people who were fans of the videos and just were so gracious, and then a few people who just like you would think like, who are you talking to? Like who are like what, you're talking to like a person like besides the point, but like I had my Tate McRae shirt on at the club. And this guy was like, oh, my God, I love Tate McRae. Did you see it? I was like, of course. I was like, I saw it today. I got this shirt. And, like, whatever. And then his friend came up and was like, oh, my gosh, are you Julian Cookies? And I was like, yeah, oh, my God. And they were like, oh, I love your videos. And I was like, thank you. And this friend he walks away and he goes, well, I don't know who you are, but Tate McRae is way more talented. And I was like.
Wait. What?
I know. It was
what
weird.
Bar?
It was Splash. It wasn't like, obviously, like, she is so talented. That's fine. But, you just don't, like, say something.
That's, you have to be a crazy person with literally no social skills, or you're just a fucking dick to even say that. Like, what is the point?
And then he turned back.
What
and
was
he's like,
the reason?
Did she sing X's? And I was like, no, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
She didn't sing X's.
No, she didn't
one
sing
of her
her, like,
biggest
most famous song.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
It was crazy. And then people who like hear people saying hello or like hear being like, oh my gosh, I know you from this. Somebody came up and was like, I'm on TikTok too. And I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And I always say when someone's like, oh, are you on TikTok? I say, I make videos because, you know, I never want to assume anyway.
Yeah.
And this person's like, I'm on TikTok too. And I was like, amazing. And he's like, how many followers do you have? And I like paused and I was like, that doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah.
And he was flustered that I said that.
Right.
Because I like paused and I was like, that doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. And also, like, it's in a way, it's like you're being set up to like kind of look like a dick.
Well, it's
Or
also
not even
just
like a
like,
dick,
I don't,
but,
who
like,
cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Like,
It does not matter.
It doesn't at all.
No.
Like, and everyone should know it's not like obviously it's amazing like to have. I'm so grateful for the followers I do have. But really, it is your content that matters.
Right.
If you're making like quality content that you love, like that's what should matter.
Yeah. Right.
And yeah, like that my main point is to spread joy through acting and like these creations and comedy and things like that. And that is fulfilling to me enough that I get to put that out for these people.
For sure.
But it was just like a weird interaction. Like some people just have no filter like
So
that.
what did he say after you said that?
Well, and then he kind of like stumbled a little bit, and then he was like, "What kind of content?" And I was like, "I recreate like movie and television shows with wigs." And I turned around.
Yeah.
I was like not rude, but I just was like, "We're done talking."
Right. Yeah.
Because obviously, like you don't know anyway, so like we don't need to talk.
Right. It's unnecessary. It's also just like this idea that like. And this, I feel like this is like, it happens in social situations, especially when there's like a famous person or whatever, and there's like people are eyes on them. Everyone gets.
Not saying I'm famous.
I know. Well, okay.
But
yes.
no, I'm just clarifying for everybody.
No. I was saying, I'm just saying like in a situation
Totally.
or where like everyone like, and all of a sudden everyone's heads turns and they get so like nosy in a way.
Yes.
And I think like the fact that someone's just like basically coming up to you to be like, without saying it, but like, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, and also that it's like that it's
so
owed,
what do you do?
Right, and that it's like that they think it's owed to them when it's just also it's just like, why not come up to me and have a normal conversation?
Yeah.
Why not introduce yourself? What happened?
If you're curious, like totally, but when it comes off almost like they're talking down to you.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah,
It's like,
totally.
what do you? Oh, so what do you do?
Yeah,
and it's like I don't have to tell you.
yeah, it's fine.
But yes,
but fun.
But mostly really, really
danced.
Beautiful people. And then Sunday was kind of a mishmash of people.
Were you dead by Sunday?
So dead.
Well, that's the thing. Lollapalooza back in the day when I went, it was 3 days. Now it's 4 days.
It got 4 days, like I think 2019 before the pandemic had started.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot of days to a music festival.
It was a lot of days, and Sunday we saw Pierce the Veil, which was really good, kind of like alternative rock, which was really it was so special. The lead singer gave his guitar to somebody, and apparently they do this at every show.
Oh my god!
I don't know if they do, but
it's a lot of money
this
spent on guitars.
Girl who got the guitar,
oh god,
it was so beautiful. She was younger, but like he brought her on stage and they sang the song to her, and she was like the whole time like on camera like, oh my god,
oh really,
like, oh my god, like I can't believe this is happening. It was really special to watch.
That's really cute.
And then Melanie Martinez, which she has that like prosthetic. Remember she was on The Voice?
I don't know if I know her.
Oh, she has like this last era, she had like a cat prosthetic with 4 eyes or like a creature kind of pink.
Cool. Okay.
No. She
Not
was
ringing
really
a bell.
good. And then we saw Benson. I'm gonna look up this DJ because it was a really, really good end to the festival because it was Blink 182 or this.
Okay.
And it was so chill, and it was like there was not a lot of people at the stage, so it was nice just like dancing and like flowing around. And then we went to Queen. Have you ever been to Queen?
Queen
At Smart Bar?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. Years ago.
Yeah. We
Wait,
went to
fun.
Queen after, and I was out till like 4:00 and
on Saturday.
no, last night.
Last night.
Girl, 4 o'clock.
Oh.
I had to leave for the airport at 7. My flight was at 10. I got back at 1. It's now 5:30.
And we're recording a podcast.
So we're slaying.
Well, hey,
but it was a
this is how
great.
It means
it was a great
showed
weekend.
up. Wait, oh my god, yeah. I went to Queen once years ago, but then I also I went to Chicago for my brother's bachelor party, and we went to Smart Bar after 3 days of partying, and this was on the last night until 4 a.m. I had to be at the airport at 6:30 a.m. I remember I'm pretty good at bouncing back, but I mean that's not even time to bounce back.
Yeah,
that's like you're not even sure if the hangover is about to hit or not. I remember I was green on the airplane.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay, so I'm going to die today.
Yeah.
So I cannot believe you were able to do that. You look great.
Thank you
for having done all that
after a festival weekend.
I mean, it's just like it's like
what's coming out of my
heat,
body?
Alcohol, random food. Did you get Wow Bao?
I didn't get Wow Bao, but I did get Peace Pizza.
Oh, Peace is the fucking best.
It's my favorite pizza in the world.
Oh my god!
And you know what it says?
That's
on
where
the
we
box?
went for Justin's bachelor party. What?
New Haven style pizza.
That's why it's so fucking
Did you
good.
ever
No,
see
I didn't
that?
know that.
I saw it on the box this time, and I was like, not New Haven, because every time Nick goes to New Haven to visit Nico,
every 5 days.
Yeah, because Nico is in business school there. They get this pizza, and every time they post it on Instagram, I'm like, I need that pizza. Yeah. Also, happy 2 years.
Thank you.
2-year anniversary for Nick and Nico yesterday.
Love Nico. It was on Saturday. Yeah, that was like the official, like, we're boyfriends. I mean, as you know, we were living together. We met one night, and then this was like 3 months before we were like official, and then we spent every minute together starting then. Yeah. But like, you know, it's nice to have like your official like the anniversary, like this is our day, blah, blah, blah.
Of course.
So it was cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah, we went back to the place where we had our first date, El Compadre. We got Flaming Margs, split some food, and just chilled on the couch. It was really sweet.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it was great. I love him very much.
Sweet.
Love you, Nico.
I can't wait for you guys to get married.
I know. Everyone's like asking about it. Charlie XCX had a birthday party.
I did see that. It was amazing.
I was like,
yes, Charlie XCX had a... Oh, wait. Did you see the thing on Demois? Do you follow Demois? Everybody has like the gossip thing.
I don't follow them, but I saw they were like, Lucas Gage was making out with everyone.
Yes.
And did you see his comment?
No, what did he say?
He commented, oh, please, it was like 2 people. I was like, yeah, Lucas.
Word.
Love that. Love you.
I
know. And also, yeah, by the way, also the fact that like the bartender was doing that, also that they referenced themselves as the bartender, I was like, why would you... Aren't you going to get fired? Or they'll find you out.
Yeah, and I love at the end, it was like, Kim Petras is very quiet for ordering drinks at a loud bar.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like, she comes up to
sorry,
the bar and
she's
like,
quiet. Speaking of birthday parties and people like commenting on them, do you see that girl on TikTok who like commented
Reagan,
at that party?
Oh my god, this was all the rage. And it's so funny because I actually
she's getting red to fill.
Oh, she's getting... And by the way, she's doing... There's this thing that people do on the internet. There are a lot of things that people do on the internet, but
cloud chasing.
When there is backlash for something that you did that is clearly wrong, which I think we've all seen on the internet time and time again, and then they just double down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know it's for views. I know it's for attention, but I'm also just like, why can't people just say sorry?
Yeah.
Like, if you are so clearly in the wrong, but it's also just like, you know, people are like, oh my God, it's a witch hunt out against me. It's like, well, you took to the internet to make fun of another girl's birthday party that you were invited to as a +1.
Yeah.
And then you complained about not getting your drinks and Uber and everything paid for. Like,
you added squeaky
shoes
over a video that you took.
Like but like also a party that you weren't invited to.
Yeah.
You were not invited. And to take to the internet to put someone else down for clout, and then going back on the internet to make fun of that, to double down and basically be like, sorry, you guys, like, I'm allowed to have my opinions. It's like, yeah, you can have your opinions, but you can also have backlash for those opinions.
I saw a response today, and it was really well said, and I don't know her name off the top of my head, but she was like, do you think by doing this, like, you're ever gonna get invited anywhere?
Right.
Like, no, like, by any influencer or any event or anything like that, they're worried you're gonna like say this, and like, nobody wants that.
Right.
And I do agree, like, there is some backlash because what she said was wrong, and like the her exposing the party. The exposition. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. Remember, I didn't really sleep. Exposing like the party and whatever she thought of it, which was not her place. But again, like, yes, I do think what she did was wrong, and people should people can make those videos all they want.
But
should she be bullied?
Yeah,
No.
no. The pylon is a little ridiculous. I'm like, my whole TikTok is this girl, like, and I know that I literally just said that, like, she deserves some of that backlash, but I do think then, on top of it, to add to what I was saying, it always goes it goes too far.
Well,
it's like,
everyone's jumping on, which, again, like, even us talking about it, like, no hate to this girl, and I hope she is okay.
Yeah.
Because obviously that comes from a place of jealousy or insecurity or something that she's dealing with. But also a birthday party is like sacred grounds. Like, sorry, that's like a birthday party for like your loved ones, and like whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I disagree with her, but I don't think that she needs
also,
to
I'm
be
just like,
bullied
I'm
for
not
her.
going. No, definitely not. But I'm just not going to. I don't know. I'm just not gonna shit on something that makes someone else happy. You know what I mean? I could never even dream of like going to someone's special event and then publicly talking shit about it. Would I talk shit about it behind closed doors? For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's a thing. Like,
Yeah.
Text your friends.
Yes. Like, wait, what? Someone said this on the internet. Like, someone was like, be an adult about it. Like, talk shit behind my back. Or something like that.
I think recently I saw this person be like, be normal. Like, talk shit. Talk shit with your friends.
Yeah,
like, Put it in a group message, laugh about it, and then get over it.
Well, that's also, I think, one of the problems with social media and TikTok. And I think we are lucky. We are luckier. And I think a lot of Gen Z people would agree with this. Like, as millennials, we are a little bit luckier that we like didn't grow up so connected to it, and the way that like also like, oh my god, I cannot even imagine if I had had TikTok when I was 14. One, I just think I would have been a lot less social, but I also can't even imagine what I would have posted on the internet. Like, thank God I did not have access. Like, thank God. But because of that, it is not, and I'm not saying that this is everyone in Gen Z generation whatsoever, and a lot of millennials do this, a lot of Gen Xers and boomers do this, but like I don't ever think when I have like a strong opinion about something to then like go post on TikTok about it. Totally. Which I think a lot of, and I think, and I understand, by the way, like with COVID and whatnot, it's like that was like a big way to communicate and, you know, share and create community and whatnot. But sometimes I'm a little bit like, it's also like when a celebrity is like, yeah, like we all sleep in the same bed and like we had to throw out our mattress because we fart so much. I'm like, you know, you didn't need to tell that magazine that weird fucking story about your family. This celebrity couple, I won't say their names, but I mean, you can find it if you want to. But I just thought it was odd. But I also do like both of them.
Love,
yeah, I'm like obsessed with everything that they do. But they were like, yeah, we had a terrible stench coming from inside of our bedroom, and we realized it was our mattress, which we all sleep on, like all of us with all of the children, and because we all fart so much.
Interesting.
And we don't bathe our children every day or something like that. And it's just one of those things where you're like, so yeah, you did not. I don't think the interviewer led you to that answer with the question. I don't think they were like, so tell me about your bedroom.
Interesting.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I don't think necessarily, and I think we can all agree that, you know,
it's
some
okay
things,
to keep
it's okay.
some things to yourself.
Also, get a diary, or get you a friend who you can shit talk with.
Totally.
Look, we have each other for that.
Let it out.
It
feels good to let it out.
Yeah.
And also not like spread that negativity.
Right. Happy birthday to that girl.
Happy birthday, Reagan.
Yeah. I
hope
love
you
her
had
mukbangs.
Love, yeah.
Oh my god.
And she's so gorgeous. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Hope you had a
happy
great
birthday.
despite that video.
Yes. We would have thrown down for you. For sure.
Always.
For sure.
Speaking of throwing down, I don't know if this connects, but did you see that Britney Spears is getting a movie?
Yes, directed by
John M. Chu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Who is directing Wicked?
I know. Who did Crazy Rich Asians?
I believe so. And
yes.
I think even
all these like
In the Heights.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, congrats on that resume.
Yeah, literally.
like literally all. But
also Slay. Those movies are great.
Oh yeah, love every single one of those movies. But they're such like broad, like major productions.
Yeah.
I am fascinated by, because it's based off of her book, Pieces of Me. it's one of those.
Yeah.
Which I did read and I did like, and I thought it was heartbreaking, and I learned so much about her. It's so much of it is so terrible to see how she was taken advantage of. But
read it or listen to Michelle Williams.
Yeah,
audiobook.
yeah.
Really
But no, I'm curious to see how they put it on, because it's an autobiography. I'm curious how they're gonna put it on screen.
Yeah.
Also, who is gonna play Britney Spears?
She's gotta have the choice.
Do you think it could be like Tate McRae?
I don't know if Tate
Yeah, I don't know if she acts. I just
not
don't
even act. I think Tate McRae is still coming up in herself like that to play
to
another
do that,
iconic pop role.
So what? They're gonna probably cast someone who's what, 22?
I saw a thing with
young
like
and old
pictures of people,
Uh-huh.
and the person who looked most like it to me, you know who could do it? Addison Rae.
Ooh.
Addison Rae would be good. I just thought of her.
Yeah.
But someone said Madison Klein.
She's the girl from the Sia videos and from Dancing.
No, that's
Oh.
Maddie Ziegler.
Oh, okay.
Madison Klein is from Outer Banks.
Oh, yeah.
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like she kind of gives
She's
me
gorgeous.
that.
Yeah.
It definitely has to be somebody who can dance.
Well, that's the thing, is that Britney Spears can dance. Britney Spears can dance.
One of the
she
most
can
incredible
sing.
dancers.
She is so fucking talented.
Yeah.
But like, and I mean, yeah, those shoes are big to fill.
Totally.
And that you gotta cast it right. But I also think it's John. Like, he knows what he's doing. I mean, we're getting Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande and Wicked.
Totally.
The cast of Crazy Rich Asians was cast so well.
I love that movie.
I was talking to someone about it yesterday, about how like I go back to that movie all the time.
My mom actually like puts that on to go to sleep.
Parents
she loves that movie.
Love Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
And like my mom, I feel like so many women, like mothers, I just feel like I heard from a lot of mothers that were like, I want to learn mahjong. They like got sets and stuff, which is so cute.
Wait, we got a new game that's pretty fun.
Oh my
it's
God.
Called Spin Doodle.
You gotta look it up, Spin Doodle.
It like spins and you like roll a dice,
gotta
whatever,
do it.
and you have to spin. You can pick the speed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's cute.
And you have to draw it. It's really cute.
Yeah. No, but I know I'm so excited about that. I just genuinely am curious how they're gonna do it. Is it gonna be like story by story? Also, like, is Justin Timberlake in it? Like,
he's gotta be.
He's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know.
It's gonna be rough, but I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And a new movie I'm so excited for. So I had like this moment this past year where I read 2 books. I read plays. I read sometimes, but like books aren't like my like escape. But I would love to. I always say that I would love to read more because I really would. Because when I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just like, for me, when people are like, I read a book to relax, that's not my idea of relaxing. But like, I want to do it more.
Yeah.
But I read 2 books because of book talk of Colleen Hoover. It Ends With Us, which is Blake Lively.
Oh, Blake Lively, yeah.
Comes out this weekend. I'm excited. Except it is a pretty heavy
I think
topic. Domestic abuse.
Yes.
So I'm not excited for that. But
Right.
So basically, I was kind of seeing somebody then, like, not dating. But it kind of like came to an end, and I was like sad or something, and I was like, I need something to do, like, to take my mind off of it, and that was, again, not relaxing, but like I needed to like immerse myself in a story, and there was like nothing out, and I read this book, and I finished it in one day, and then the second day, I went to the store as soon as Barnes & Noble opened, and I got the second book, and I read the whole second book in the second day.
Oh my God! Wait, is it the same
2.
story?
It's continual.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
It's End With Us, and then it starts with us, or it begins with us, or something.
Ooh.
But I am excited to see that on film.
Yeah. No, I know.
Especially Blake Lively.
I love see anything Blake Lively's in.
Have you seen A Simple Favor lately?
I did watch part of it. I don't know where Nico and I were somewhere and we watched. It's so good. It's so fun. They're making a second one.
They better. It's so good, but I don't know how because
I don't know either. No spoilers. No,
but
I'm excited. I also, I mean, like her and gorgeous Ryan Reynolds.
Did you see Deadpool yet?
No, I need to see it. But you know what? I really do want to see. I have so many movies I have to see. It's like stressing me out.
Yeah, Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2, Long Legs. I still want to see it.
Yeah.
Deadpool vs. Wolverine, and then there's another movie that I really want to see that I can't remember the name of. I can't think of it right now. Anyway, I love this. I get this call. I called my mom after work the other day, like last week. It was like a Wednesday, and I was like, "Hey, like, how are you?" She's like, "Great." your dad and I just went to Deadpool vs. Wolverine at 1:30. I was like, my parents are not Marvel people.
Yeah.
Like, they're big movie people, but like they also like good like. Not that my mom loved it. I know I'm gonna love it, but I didn't know. My mom was like, I love the Deadpool movies.
They're so
like,
funny.
They're so fun. Ryan Reynolds is just everything he does is so fucking funny.
So fresh. So.
And Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in one movie.
Mama.
Sign me up.
I know. I'm gonna have to bring a bag full of lotion and tissues.
a bag
because
full,
you know the
you gotta,
movie theater is it's cold and there's dry.
Yeah.
And my skin gets.
You gotta wash your hands.
And then I'm also crying because I love the movie so much. I have
Right,
to
yeah.
snip the
Oh, it's so sad.
Exactly.
Oh, well,
such a great catch up.
I love you. I know.
I love you so much. Next week we will have a guest.
Yes, we have a guest next week. And we're sorry we had to take a week off, but you know, summer came in the way, and we will be back consistently. We are back now. We are back. We're officially back. We're back,
baby.
And with 1 week, we all need a little break. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
take a week off.
And we'll be back for our 20th episode.
20th episode.
Fuck is it 20? It feels like
girl,
100.
300.
But like with love.
No, in like a great way.
With love.
We love doing this. It's a lot of editing.
Yeah, but it's amazing.
No, but it's the best thing in the world. It's my favorite part of the week.
I love you.
I love you. We love
And
you
we
guys.
love you.
Bye. See you
Bye.
next week.
Like, subscribe, comment. Mwah,
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 mwah.